Greetings, everyone. Well, it's DVD update time again. Yes, contrary to popular belief, I don't just buy Blu-rays. I do still buy DVDs, mainly because there's a lot of stuff that just isn't on Blu-ray or can't be on Blu-ray because it's standard definition. Some of those things would be sitcoms that have been shot on videotape. For example, I mean, there's been sitcoms shot on videotape since the early 70s all the way through until, well, just before high definition television came about. So that's what I'd like to talk about today. A couple of sitcom DVD sets that I picked up recently that I thought you might like to hear a little bit more about. So let's head on over to the collection shelves there and see what we got. Alrighty, so sitcoms. Yeah, I bet you didn't know I liked sitcoms, eh? Yeah, I know I'm mainly about the sci-fi, horror, and cartoons type stuff, but hey, I enjoy a good larf like anybody else. So for sitcoms, we want to head on up to the comedy shelf. Well, it's mostly the comedy shelf. We have Roseanne Season 1, Roseanne Season 2, Third Rock from the Sun Season 1, and Third Rock from the Sun Season 2. Get the angle right there. Just fan these out nicely. There you go. Mill Creek Entertainment's Uncut Original Network Version re-releases of Roseanne and Third Rock from the Sun. And that's what we're going to be talking about today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Okay, so these are ones I had my eye on for a while because, well, I've just been wanting to get them on DVD for quite a while. I do enjoy a good sitcom, but in particular, I like being able to sit down and watch a sitcom from episode 1 and then, see how it evolves over the course of it. Most sitcoms do kind of have overarching storylines that run the length of the series or what have you. But at the same time, they're made accessible in such a way that if you've never seen it before, you can just kind of drop into any episode and get the gist of what the particular thing is about. In the case of Roseanne, of course, it's pretty straightforward. Blue collar family just trying to make ends meet. And I gotta say, in my sort of older, wiser years, I find that I'm really appreciating the humor of Roseanne a lot more now than I did back when it was originally on. I enjoyed it when it was originally on as well, of course. It's just a great show. But I find I'm getting more out of it now as a, struggling parent myself. So, of course, the big deal with these Mill Creek re-releases, most of you will be aware that both Third Rock from the Sun and Roseanne have been released on DVD before. However, the first season of Roseanne, the original release, was actually the cut-down syndicated versions and not the original uncut network versions of the episodes, which means you were losing about 2 or 3 minutes of material per episode. Now, over the course of, how many episodes is the first season? 23 episodes. Over the course of 23 episodes, that means you're basically losing like 2 or 3 full episodes worth of material. And, the one cool thing, though, is Roseanne herself actually caught wind of that and raised hell with Anchor Bay, who was doing those particular releases, and seasons 2 through 9 were released uncut with the original network versions. However, fans who collected that old series have been wanting the uncut versions of season 1 to properly complete their collection, and well, now, thanks to Mill Creek, we finally have that, and they really hype that up on the cover as well. They say, the complete uncut original broadcast edits of all 23 season 1 episodes, and they even make a mention of it on season 2, that it's all the complete uncut original broadcast edits of all 24 episodes of season 2. So there you go. Now, in the case of Third Rock from the Sun, it suffered a little bit worse because apparently every single season release of this that has been put out prior to this was the cut down syndicated versions. So that means over the course of the series you've lost almost an entire season's worth of material, which is pretty crummy. So now Mill Creek, with its lovely re-releases, is putting out every single season complete and uncut for the first time, which is great. So it's reasons like this that I'm actually really glad that I waited to get these on DVD. Third Rock was one I always wanted to see from the beginning because it was one that I just kind of caught randomly when it was on, and really enjoyed it a lot. And John Lithgow is just freaking brilliant. But yeah, so let's take a quick look at what's actually on these sets here, and then we'll put them up on the shelf here, or the music stand, so I could wave them around. So Roseanne, of course, you have all 23 uncut episodes. Now, the good news about these releases also is that they port over, as far as I'm aware, every single one of the extras that were on the previous releases. So not only do you get the uncut episodes, but you also get all the extras. So in this case, with Roseanne Season 1, you have an interview with John Goodman, a blooper reel, Roseanne on Roseanne, which is basically an interview with her about her experiences making the show, and Season 1 highlight reel, which is basically just a clip compilation. So there you go. I should mention the interviews that they have with John Goodman and Roseanne are both pretty lengthy. I mean, I think they each run like 20-30 minutes in length, so you do get quite a lot of insight from both of them on the show and whatnot, which is great. And then Season 2, again, we have all 24 uncut episodes. And then in terms of extras, we have a candid interview with John Goodman, best of Season 2 highlights, Wacky Jackie featurette, which is sort of a compilation of Jackie moments, and John Goodman's audition, which is pretty cool. So you get to actually see, get a little bit of first-hand look at how he got the part of Dan Connor. He talks about it quite a bit in the interviews as well. There is a bit of duplication of anecdotes in the two interviews on the two seasons, but the Season 2 interview, as I recall, is quite a bit lengthier. I apologize, I didn't write down the exact running times, but suffice it to say, you won't be left wanting for information. There's a lot of insightful stuff there. Now, in terms of Third Rock from the Sun, Season 1, we have all 20 uncut episodes from Season 1, so it was a slightly shorter season. And out of this world bonus features, we have interviews with the entire cast, bloopers, Third Rock behind the scenes mini documentary, and Season 1 highlights. So Season 1 alone has quite a wealth of material, which is very cool. And then Season 2, we have the complete uncut original broadcast edits of all 26 Season 2 episodes. I actually still haven't finished watching all of these. I marathoned Roseanne when I first got them, and I marathoned the first season of Third Rock as well, and most of the second season. I think I'm about halfway through the second season. So this one, Season 2, we have a candid interview with John Lithgow, bloopers, best of Sally featurette, bloopers from the 3D episodes, behind the scenes from the 3D episodes, and Season 2 highlights. I have not gotten to the 3D episodes yet, so I don't know what type of 3D it is. If it's the Pulfric kind, where you put a dark lens over one eye, or if it's the red and blue kind, I don't know. I'm guessing it's one of those because those are the only two you could really do on standard def TV. And that is that. So pretty cool. So let's take a quick look at the packaging here, and we'll give you a better look at that. So that's the front cover. I should mention all of these season sets, except for Season 1 of Third Rock, came in either thicker cases like this or thinner cases like this. This is like standard keep case size. This is like almost double size. And I didn't realize that until after I bought them, but the Roseanne sets come in either or. So depending how much space you want to take up on your shelf, you might want to hunt around a bit to find the one you want. And there, of course, is the back. Now, I know what you want to know. Are they in the paper sleeves? Yes, they are. Now, one thing I should mention Some people were concerned about the quality on these. Now, this is 23 episodes spread across 3 discs, which basically means, you're getting, how many episodes have they put on each disc here? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you got like 8 or 9 episodes per disc, and they're dual layer discs. And that's actually pretty good. Like that's far less than what Mill Creek typically crams onto their discs. So quality-wise, I think the original Anchor Bay releases of these were 4 discs. So they really have not compressed them down that much. And as I recall, just randomly checking the bitrate as I was watching, the bitrate hovers around 6,000 kilobits per second, which is actually normal. Like, it's not low quality at all. So I really detected no major noticeable flaws of any kind, really, in the picture quality. I mean, it was way better than their movie collections, which cram as much as possible on each disc, and whatnot. And yeah, good stuff. So with season 2, same thing. Got the front cover, spine, back cover, and then again we have 3 discs. So in this case, it's 24 episodes spread across 3 discs. Again, let me just check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no more than 9 episodes per disc. So that's actually well within the threshold of what is acceptable in terms of, maintaining quality on a dual layer disc. I mean, ideally you don't want more than 10 episodes on a disc. If you go over 10 like half-hour episodes, then you're having to compress it more and compromise the quality. So Third Rock. Oh, that doesn't sound like paper sleeves. Well, let's take a look at the front and the spine. And I looked to see if they had thick cases of this one, but they don't. It actually only comes in this case. In this case, they actually have a 2-disc, like actual 2-disc case. Oh my God. Like I've seen some Mill Creek releases that are two discs that they actually put them in paper sleeves. But yeah, there you go. So anyway, so here we have 20 episodes put on 2 discs. So that means 10 episodes per disc plus extras. So you've got the equivalent of maybe 11 episodes per disc there. So it's kind of pushing it a little bit. The quality isn't quite as crisp as Roseanne, but honestly, it's such a minimal difference, I really doubt you're going to notice much difference. Now, in the case of season 2, got this, and the spine, and the back. Lots of great publicity shots on the covers here. In the case of season 2, we've got 26 episodes spread across 3 discs. So, again, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so here we have no more than like 9 or 10 episodes per disc, which is pretty good. So the quality on season 2 is actually just a hair better than season 1. But honestly, like I say, I mean, it's a difference of like 1 episode per disc. So you're really not going to notice a huge difference in bitrate. The big deal, of course, is the fact that they're finally being released in their complete uncut broadcast form, and these sets are dirt cheap. I got these for $10 a piece. $10. That's it. Just $10 a piece. So it's like $20. I got 2 years worth of Roseanne. $20. I got 2 years worth of Third Rock. So needless to say, I will be picking up the rest of these, and I can't wait. I should mention also, Mill Creek re-released some other like sort of best of compilations and such. The big notable one, however, is they released a compilation of all 9 or all 8, I guess, Roseanne Halloween episodes. I think the second season was the first time they did a Halloween episode. And they did them every year from seasons 2 through 9. So anyway, Anchor Bay did put out a compilation of the Halloween episodes, but they did not include the season 9 Halloween episode for some reason. However, the Mill Creek release does include that. So if you want the absolute complete collection of all the Halloween specials all conveniently on one disc, there you go. That's what I'm actually thinking of picking up because, let's face it, Roseanne did some of the best Halloween episodes ever. Like any sitcom ever. The only one that comes close, other than The Simpsons, of course, in my opinion, would be Home Improvement. Because Home Improvement did some pretty good Halloween episodes, too. That's a series I got to pick up one of these days, Home Improvement. So, yeah, I do love a good sitcom. And with Mill Creek's new releases, these are, more affordable than ever. So you can get your laugh on pretty cheap. So, buy with confidence because you're getting a ton of content on there and the quality is actually pretty damn good. Like, I'd say it's above average for Mill Creek. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now. Mill Creek sitcoms, they rock. Get them, enjoy them, love them. Oh, if you're wondering why I haven't picked up that 70s show, it's because Mill Creek is actually putting out Blu-rays of that 70s show. Yes, they actually found film prints for all the episodes and are remastering them all for high definition, and apparently they look pretty damn good. So, yeah, when funds permit, I will be picking up the Blu-ray sets of that 70s show. Alrighty. Well, that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.